After merely 16 installments of Bonanza, Lorne Greene warned he'd walk out. The program languished at rank 45 and fading fast. He informed execs Ben Cartwright felt icy and phony. They revamped the persona, and within 2 years Bonanza soared to second spot. Yet Greene's battles raged on. He tangled viciously with Pernell Roberts until crew yanked them apart. He sparred with Michael Landon over the series path. And upon Dan Blocker's 1972 passing, Greene insisted the production ought to have wrapped 6 cycles sooner. What truly unfolded backstage? The reality lurks murkier than any rerun revealed. Lion Heyman Greene entered the world February 12, 1915, in Ottawa amid Canada's harshest recorded winter chill, plunging to -40 degrees. His dad, Daniel Greene, escaped Russia in 1902, dodging brutal anti-Jewish assaults. He operated a minuscule cobbler stall, earning a paltry $8 weekly wartime. The entire clan crammed into a cramped 2-room flat at 127 Clarence Street. 6 souls coexisted there, including Lion's grandparents, utterly monolingual in English. Lion bunked on a mattress sewn from flour bags stuffed with crumpled papers. In 1918, Spanish influenza ravaged the town, claiming 200 Ottawa lives alone. 3-year-old Lion fell gravely ill with pneumonia, convincing all he'd perish. Yet his grandma force-fed him raw garlic and honey hourly for weeks. Miraculously, he pulled through. His mom, Dora, toiled 14-hour factory shifts, pocketing 15 cents hourly. Evenings, she scavenged shredded papers from affluent districts, using them to tutor Lion literacy, convinced schooling would shield him from destitution. March 15, 1922, Lion, aged 7. Fate twisted anew. Precisely 2:47 p.m. his father's shoe-mending shop ignited. Shoddy wiring fused with polished vapors sparked inferno. Blaze devoured $400 in gear, equivalent to roughly $6,000 today. Daniel scarcely fled alive, hands scorched shielding tools. Uninsured, he still owed $200 rent. Evicted, they relocated to Hebrew Benevolent Society basement on Chapel Street. 12 households squeezed inside. Lion rested on battered military cot, soon tormented by fire and scream nightmares. That blaze scarred deep. He matured terrified of debt, vowing never single-income reliance. Decades later in Tinseltown, that dread molded earnings tactics and shunned dicey ventures. Daniel eventually secured $50 Jewish Loan Society advance, launching tinier outlet, yet family never reclaimed prior stability. Lion eternally recalled the ruin. By 1928, aged 13, Lion attended Lisgar Collegiate. That autumn cast as Tree 3 in school production The Enchanted Forest, allotted 2 lines. He instead seized stage, unleashing 5-minute tirade ridiculing Ottawa's graft-ridden council. Crowd stunned, then roared. He quipped the mayor outranked rotten, would even citing $10,000 Mayor Frank Plant scandal. 3 officials bolted, furious. Mayor's spouse demanded Lion's expulsion. Week-long suspension ensued, yet drama instructor cornered him, declaring genuine flair that evening. Instilled dual truths. First, performance potency thrilled him. Second, bold politics risked peril. 1931, Lion's 16 Great Depression slammed Canada, unemployment hitting 27%. Lion scavenged dumps, junkyards, gathering snapped wires, tubes, aiming radio assembly via $2.75 newspaper out savings, plus popular mechanic schematic. He crafted 5-tube super heterodyne set in family coal bin. Dad barred electric light, so Lion labored candlelit. Device snagged Chicago-Pittsburgh signals. Mom, catching him, tuned and demolished it rolling pin style, decrying entertainers beneath circus folk, still stung by Kin's failed stage stint. Undeterred, Lion reconstructed in neighbor garage, persisting practice. Midnight to 2 a.m. nightly, he voiced headlines into DIY mic radio, morphed escape haven. June 1933, Lion finished secondary school, Canada, jobless rate peaking 30%. Uncle tendered 15 weekly Imperial Bank, post Lion declined. Instead enrolled Ottawa Little Theatre acting classes tuition 8 monthly clutching mere 23 saved. Dad erupted fury clash, so thunderous neighbors summoned cops. Lion adopted Lorne inspired Scotland's River Lorne forging fresh persona. Initial term covered pawning father's gold pocket watch sparking 3-year familial fracture. Lorne nonetheless committed. 1939 Lorne Greene joined CBC Toronto Radio, aged 24 fresh from New York neighborhood playhouse. At CBC, swiftly prime national news anchor. Even devised backward stopwatch aiding live timing for broadcasters. Dubbed Canada's voice. World War II ignition shifted casualty, Reed's nickname grim. Resonant grave tone relayed dire tidings nationwide. Canada mourning over 45,000 troops, his timbre symbolized demise. Folks rechristened him Doom's voice. Burden crushed nightly sorrow overload. Ultimately departed CBC, enlisting Royal Canadian Air Force, broadcasting wartime docs, narrating fighting Norway Churchill's Island ladder snagging Oscar. Post-war CBC sought slice external income, he balked quit staff freelancing. By 1945 Lorne launched Toronto Academy Radio Arts running to 1952. Meager profits, yet driven mentor others. Pupils included Leslie Nielsen, Mayor Moore curriculum spanning announcing acting. Poured soul within. 1951 co-founded Jupiter Theatre Toronto, operating to 1954 staging 15 plays, 4 Canadian penned, aligning broader quest, uniquely national expression. Venue folded, yet sculpted Canada's artistic identity. Lorne relocated Hollywood 1952, aged 37 CBC, paid $200 weekly Hollywood Zero start. Held 3,000 government drama grant deep timbre pegged villain by casters refused typecasting. Breakthrough Orson Welles overheard TV monologue. Still shelled 500 voice lessons soften accent. 1953 controversial narration, part-time nuclear test doc quit upon learning government, excised animal deformity clips forfeiting 2,500 paycheck, cost gigs, earned anti-nuke esteem. 1954 Warner Brothers inked 15,000 annual deal. Tight spot crime flick self-stunting broke. Nose filming sans analgesics role garnered regard pick, grossed $1.2 million. 1956 spurned 25,000 soap offer for Garrick Powers story sci-fi radio. 300 episodic scientist cautioning radiation mirrored rising eco-worry researched UCLA accuracy verification ran 26 installments radar pinging scientists activists Linus Pauling. 1957 attempted Lorne Greene Enterprises production outfit sank 15,000 savings war 1812 doc needed 50,000 NBC intrigued until demanding 5-year voice monopoly refused deal imploded already burned 35,000 research equipment sold Burbank home 16,000 despite 18,000 purchase 3 prior years failure stung house symbolized arrival never forgot contract. Caveat later Bonanza negotiated profit share creative control stipulations. Every gamble endured lesson absorbed radio dark forged word pain uttered forged forthcoming screen icon world primed encounter. Previsual they heard him. Early 1940s Lorne Greene's basso pierced Canadian airwaves near nightly no amusement Boer War. 1940 to 1945 recited fallen soldiers, updated skirmishes relayed overseas losses. Serene, potent families froze. Labeled Doom voice, some muted sets dreading kin mention. Over 2 million nightly tuned, not mere vocalization heartbreak symphony. Concurrently flying Officer Royal Canadian Air Force dual garb war radio, both mind-heavy. Later confessed broadcasts spawned nightmares. 1945 sought levity, invented reverse stopwatch studio, staple timing, aid invention proceeds, funded Lorne Greene Academy Radio Arts, Toronto 1945 to 1952, trained 381 pupils 90% secured broadcast posts, Leslie Nielsen James Doohan future luminaries. Excelled pedagogy botched commerce, overspent structure, Gear 1952 bankrupt, shuttered sold edifice remnants fueled Hollywood migration, nearly destitute. Tinseltown cold-shouldered 1952 to 1959, relentlessly two grave directors deemed romance comedy unfit landed paternal stern parts 7-year tally 12 TV 4 films scant sustenance covert alias voiceovers table sustenance 1957 quit ready wife persuaded linger annum pivotal 1958 Studio One live showcase snared Bonanza producer door creaked not flung pre-break 1958 minor buccaneer Yelp, Brenner, Charlton Heston, sword drill leg, gashed artery severing, 23 stitches weeks, to shoot concealed, self-bandaged, limped, none, reopened twice, clandestine hospital care, wife, physician, sole confidence, infection near fatal. 1959, tendered fresh Western Bonanza. 44 choose patriarch, eldest offspring, consulted ex-pupil Leslie Nielsen, advised father Central Lorne, embraced Ben Cartwright, inked 7-year, 20,500 episodic color broadcast rarity. Bonanza debuted September 12, 1959 gradual ignition Lorne, internally remolding. Post. 16 episodes quit, threat Ben cold hollow demanded scripts humanize authentic dadgunless. Then ranked 45 cancellation peril scribes, heated episode 13 warmer wiser rewrite, not mere salvage core enduring triumph. 1961 ratings vaulted second. Pre-Apex, set turmoil. Lauren Purnell Roberts' son brutal clashes crew intervened. Purnell viewed Lauren domineering control freak frequent shouts. Producers mediated Lauren self-leader Purnell tyrant near total discord. 1964 Lorne 2,500 episodic plus consultant cash, Purnell base, identical bonus less chasm widened. Purnell exited 1965 post. 202 Michael Landon quip table leaf removed triple split quad. Lorne change drive war-rooted episode 13 season 1 queried producer perpetual gun aiming urged Cartwright kindness precede force tiny remark tonal shift Bonanza famed morality over gunfire tackled racism justice dignity Lorne imprint wartime past propelled superior. 1961 10,000 episodic unbeknownst quietly funneled 20% circa 2000 to Canadian War orphans covert years IRS, uncovered 1970s audits, lost 1918 flu brother witnessed Europe orphan hordes. Bonanza 1973 conclusion, donated exceeding 400,000, near 2.8 million current. Season 4 Helm debut War Wagon aired 1962 to 1963 Bonanza 4th rewrote Dan Blocker scene animal welfare stunt crew protest walked Lorne unyielding complicating backstage. 1964 Personal Splash Tabloids location affair married Rita Hance. Since 1938 Twins 1944 scandal stunned admirers song Ringo crested number 1 December 5th. 1964 6-week easy listening Rain Guilt Nod co-authored Family Values episode Image Mend Regret Wrestle. Ringo Shock Smash Youth Misthought Ringo star unrelated Lorne pocketed roughly 500,000 royalties anti-nuke donation National Film Board Canada wartime strong atomic stance Penn Senators policy reform aware activism risked conservative Bonanza base proceeded regardless. 1966 Fresh, feud Michael Landon sought romance, arcs youth, lure Lorne trashy diversion Landon's self-directing birth, dual visions, silent set skirmish Purnell, gone Lorne battled, another onset son, mounting strain, yet propelled forward. Season 7 crafted racism episodes The Wish ensured native roles native performers hate, male influx MECP, lauded stereotypes shatter Bonanza, Top 5 leveraged real discourse Lorne orchestration. Lorne Greene household staple Bonanza 1973 close. 14 years Ben Cartwright's sturdy paternal beloved TV Western pinnacle. 1978 aged 63 unforeseen sci-fi pivot commander Adama Battlestar Galactica, not role career swivel rancher sons Wild West, Shepard now humanity space last bastion original 1978. 1979, 2-1 episodes Galactica, 1980 10 more. Deep Steadfast Timbre World War II, Doom Voice War Bulletins CBC Ideal Space, Helm earlier same cadence Wartime, Dread now Calm Command Enduring. Genre Leap Non-Instant 1971 Bonanza Peak, starred 2-hour telefilm, The Harness John Steinbeck Tale, Farmer Subjugated Ailing Spouse, Quiet Intimate, Atypical Boris Segal, directed Julie Summers Murray Hamilton co-stars IMDb 8.0/1034 reviews, showcased Greene transcended steady sage, drew Ottawa immigrant parent childhood authentic strife portrayal. Backstage Greene navigated trials, wed Rita Hance 1938, twins 1944, divorced 1960, remarried 1961, Nancy Deal lifelong. Personal peaks valleys honed acting. Post-Bonanza embraced depth roles Mission Impossible appearances real family loss honesty injection radio roots documentary narration 1940s Churchill's Island War Clouds Pacific Inside Fighting China Resonant Instrument 1970s Environmental Storytelling 1974 to 1975 hosted syndicated Last Wild Swift Success 1982 Lorne Greene's New Wilderness CTV 10 for episodes to 1987 Death Year Environment Fauna Wilderness Splendor Voiced Cherished Conservation Wildlife Planet. Amid projects Bonanza Twilight Ache lingered Season 12 September 13th, 1970 to April 11th. 1971 Disintegration Purnell 1965 Exit Early 70s Scripting Frail NBC Meddling Excess 28 episodes Ratings slid 9th Greene Sense Spirit Absent Once Remarked Final Years Labor Akin Entering Death-Haunted Home. Ultimate 1972 to 1973 Season Greene Craved Ben Divorce Arc Mirroring Personal NBC Vetoed Family Show Divorce Remarriage Taboo Frustration Deepened Heart Loss Conviction 1974 Toronto Star Bonanza Season 6 Cessation Thereafter Directionless Dan Blocker 1972 Demise Irreplaceable Void NBC New Faces Jamie Hunter Greene Recognized Original Quartet Bond Vanished. NBC Termination Stung Monday Cancellation Notice Wednesday No Farewell Scripting Post. For 31 episodes January 16th, 1973 finale aired non-chronological Greene envisioned Little Joe Nuptial Sunset Family, Ride Abrupt, Halt No Proper Ado. Series close Greene Tense ex co-star talks 1970s Bonanza film Landon Discord Greene insisted Dan Blocker memory honor later telefilms, Dishonored Ethos, Landon legacy views clashed, to Landon 1991 death. Greene expired September 11th, 1987-72, Santa Monica Street Johns Hospital, Beyond Pneumonia August 5th Perforated Bleeding Ulcer Surgery, Adult Respiratory Distress Syndrome, slated Bonanza Next Generation October 24th Filming unrealized. Roughly 500 Funeral Hillside Memorial Park Culver City Chapel, 300 capacity, 200 external speakers, 75-minute. Wright Michael Landon Purnell Roberts Present Subdued Bonanza Kin Reunion. Legacy Transcended National Wildlife Foundation Chair authored Lorne Greene's book Remarkable Animals New Wilderness Posthumous Education More Actor Guide Narrator Planetary Guardian War News Voice Later Peace Wonder Nature TV Families 1940s Doom Voice War Gravity Post-War Canada Hope Then America Beloved TV Patriarch Ultimate Aspiration Ben Cartwright Reprise Fate Barred Influence Persists Yellowstone Kevin Costner John Dutton Echoes Green Ben Land Family Values Defender Cost Lorne Greene Television Endowment Not Reruns Every Resolute Contemplative Patriarch Successor